We woke up early in the morning and caught a flight to Sri Lanka. We spent the afternoon relaxing by the pool. The next morning, the real adventure began. We were picked up by our driver guide, Mohammed, and headed out of the city. Our plan was to visit Kandy, the tea plantations around Nuwara Eliya, the mountain town of Ella, and then end at the beach of Weligama Bay. This is a fairly common route for tourists to take. Normally there is a scenic railroad that covers part of this trip, but Sri Lanka was hit by a tropical cyclone in November 2025, and the train tracks are still washed out.
What are we having?
King coconut, apparently.
King coconut on the side of the road in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
I'm going to try this now. It's actually tasty.
We were on our way to Kandy when we passed a truck with an elephant in the truck bed. Would you like to see elephants? Our guide asked. We said sure, so he took us to Millennium Elephant Foundation. We reached the town of Kandy, and our first stop was the Botanical Gardens, where we spent the afternoon exploring the greenhouses, flower beds, and tree-lined alleys. I don't know. What should we say? Hello. Here we are. I'm not sure exactly what the name of this place is, but we're going to see traditional Sri Lankan dancing and things of that nature. Our last stop of the evening was what is probably Kandy's most famous site. Sri Daladala Maligawa, or Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, is a Buddhist temple built in the 1500s and believed to hold Buddha's tooth. The next morning, we headed out to see the tea plantations. But first, we made a stop at a gem museum.
Surface of the earth.
Still the way that you're doing today.
Yeah. We will never go any horizontal way, only the straight way down. After the process is finished, and they will refill and they move to the next mine. That is how they will work with.
When they refill, do they
But
leave
we
all
don't
the...
use the pipes nowadays, we are using the walkie-talkies.
Okay.
This is change.
Fair.
This is not a job for tall people.
No, I don't think you can either.
No, only the straight way down, only the cubic way.
Yeah.
We never go for any horizontal way. But this is little hard work, but it is more safetiest way how we are mining the gemstone.
Very cool.
Yellow gold, we're making everything by hand. Handmade is more stronger to hold the gemstone.
Those are earrings, I'm guessing? Yeah.
This is a pendant.
Oh, a pendant.
Some people they would like to go for the earrings with the same design. This is with a white sapphire with a white gold.
Wow. So here we are. I don't know where we are, but we're in Sri Lanka.
This is Ramboda Falls. We are driving south from Kandy. We are heading eventually to a tea plantation, and we're actually standing at a tea plantation tonight in a pretty fancy hotel, I guess. But we stopped to see this waterfall. This is Lake Gregory. We're in Nuwara Eliya and walking along, stretching our legs along the lake as we make our way towards Ella. That hill with the towers on over there is the highest peak in Sri Lanka. In English it's Mount Pedro, but it's Mount Puto something something in Sri Lanka. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, it's about 8,000 feet high.
Hi, Bubba.
Get my GoPro out of my pocket. So as I mentioned, we checked into the Zion View Hotel in Ella, and we're going to get a little bite to eat at their restaurant, and here is our view. After lunch, we headed out on what is probably Ella's most famous hike, the Bridge of Nine Arches Trail. The trail is about a mile from the trailhead and leads down to a very pretty railroad bridge, built in 1919. The next morning, we drove to Weligama Bay for a few days of relaxation. Checked into the Weligama Marriott Resort, and this is the view from our balcony. Looks like tide is coming in a little bit. That volleyball court is going to be underwater soon, I feel. And there's a couple of swimming pools, and a little beach bar, and a lovely lawn. Yeah, here we are.